Hello guys, I am Sagar from Sri Venkateshwar College of Engineering. Today I am going to discuss about the role and the responsibilities of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister of India is the head of the government and the leader of the executive branch. The Prime Minister is responsible for the overall functioning of the government and plays a crucial role in shaping the country's policies and development. Now let us see how the Prime Minister was appointed. The Prime Minister of India is appointed by the President of the India. The term of the Prime Minister is not fixed. If he fails to prove his majority in the Parliament, he can be bring down from the Prime Minister of India. The term of the Prime Minister of India is not fixed. However, the maximum term is 5 years. Yeah, in that 5 years, he has to prove his majority. Otherwise, he can be bring down from the post of Prime Minister. Now, let us see what is the role of Prime Minister in the Parliament. The Prime Minister of India is a member of Lok Sabha, which was called as the lower house of the Indian Parliament. The Prime Minister is responsible for introducing the important bills and policies in the Parliament and defending the government's action. He was responsible for the introducing the important bills and policies, and he was responsible for defending the government's action. The Prime Minister is also has the power to dissolve the Lok Sabha, and he also has the power to uh, re-elections, do the re-elections, dissolve the Lok Sabha and calls for the re-election. Now let us see the powers and the functions of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister of India has a vast powers in the functions, including the powers to allocate the proliferates to ministers, recommended the appointments of the judges and formulate the policies. The Prime Minister also chairs the important committees such as the Cabinet Committee on the Economic Affairs and the Appointments Committee of the Cabinet. The Prime Minister has the power to appointment for the judges, powers to recommend for the appointment of the judges. The Prime Minister also chairs the important committees such as Cabinet Committee and the Committee of the Appointments. Now let us see the powers of Prime Minister one by one. Firstly, the executive authority. The Prime Minister is the chief executive of the country and exercise executive powers vested in the President of India. They lead the Council of Ministers and provide direction to the government's policies and decisions. Let us see Cabinet Head. The Prime Minister presides over the meeting of the Cabinet, which consists of key ministers responsible for various government departments. They coordinate and facilitate decisions on important issues and policy matters. Now let us see what was the role of Prime Minister in the policy making. The Prime Minister plays a central role in formulating and implementing national policies. They propose bills in the Parliament, advocate for legislative changes, and oversees the implementation of government programs. Now let us see the foreign relations. The Prime Minister represents India on the international stage. They make foreign policy decisions, engage in the diplomatic negotiations, and build the relationships with other countries' leaders. Now let us see what are the role of Prime Minister in the appointments. The Prime Minister recommends the appointment and dismissal of the various high-ranking officials, including the members of the cabinet, governors of the state, and head of the various government bodies. The Prime Minister has the power to appoint the various ranking officials, like including the members of the cabinet, governors of the state, and other various government bodies. Now let us see the crisis management. During the times of international crisis, the Prime Minister provides the leadership and direction. They make a crucial decision related to security, emergencies, and disaster management. Now let us see the legislation. While the Prime Minister cannot directly legislate, they play a significant role in shaping the legislation by introducing the bills, participating in the debates, and influencing the party's stance and the various issues. Now let us see what was the role of Prime Minister in the budget. The Prime Minister is involved in the budget making process. They provide input to the allocation funds to differentiate sectors and ensures that the budget aligns with the government's priorities. communication. The Prime Minister communicates the government's policies and achievements to the public through the speeches, press conferences, and other forms of communications. The Prime Minister communicates through the country by the press conferences, speeches, and other forms of communications. Now let us see the political leadership. As the leader of the ruling political party or coalition, the Prime Minister provides the political direction and guidance to the party members, manages the internal dynamics, and ensures the party unity. Now let us see the conclusion. The Prime Minister of India is a powerful and influencing figure in the Indian politics and governance. The Prime Minister role is the crucial shaping the country's policies and development and in the representing the India on the global stage. That's it for today's topic. See you guys in the next video. Until